Alright, 3, 2, 1. Hey, JSauce, John here. Today... Did you... Oh my god. Alright, welcome to the third episode of the official... it's not the official podcast anymore, because somebody's called the official podcast, but they suck. We're totally not copying them. Shut up. Okay, this is the third episode of the super official podcast with Jonathan.
Hello.
He's the ripped one. John, the professional comedian,
Hey.
author, and also rapper. These are... You can't read a script. This isn't scripted. What are you talking about? You can't even keep up with it. Yeah, what do you mean? This isn't scripted at all. I just can't formulate sentences. See what I mean? Yeah, this is all completely true and factual evidence, just like our sponsor today, ZipRecruiter. See, I can do it. Okay, whatever. So people may have noticed that the first episode on our channel is the official podcast, the super official podcast, episode 2. Don't ask for the first episode. It's not happening. It's terrible, and there's only one person in it. It was just me. It was before I invited these two guys on there. Yeah, that supports my argument before when I was saying that the only reason that this podcast will ever be successful is because of this format where you have two people that sound just like you. Hey, you better watch your mouth, because Johnny was wanting to come onto the podcast until I accepted you, but I could kick you off and call him Jonathan and people wouldn't notice. Just saying. Yeah, but John isn't funny, so they would notice. John, you have a bad habit of getting into arguments that don't even affect you. Okay, chill out. You sound like... Can we just get into one of the topics? Such as, the moon landing was faked? Or how about, is water wet? That seems to be a hot one. Alright, don't get me triggered. Water is wet. How can something that isn't wet make things wet? It doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, I wasn't really being fully serious, but I think what they're trying to say is that the whole thing's a lie, and the only reason, and so people will be like, oh, it feels wet, and the counter argument is that you touched it and then it made your hand wet. So how would you ever know unless, because there's no way to prove it right or wrong. It's one of those infinite things. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement on that. It's pretty stupid. I don't get it. Breaking news. What? What'd you say? Breaking news. John, and Jonathan from the super official podcast are all in agreement about water being wet. You can tell that we don't have any good questions, so if you were to put a comment saying, giving us one of a question or a topic to discuss, there's a decent chance that we're gonna answer it in the next episode or in a future one. And,
make sure you tune in and watch my podcast, the official podcast.
I like him.
And make sure you watch my channel, the
super official podcast.